All right, everybody. So here we are. We have some new information coming to us from So Breezy. Apparently, there is new catch-up that we wanted for Dinars. They're here. And then he's going to give us a little guide into 11.1.7. And this is his week in World of Warcraft. So let's go ahead and get into that and see what we have to do for 11.1.7.
What's happening this week in Warcraft? Hey, it's Soul, and you can help support the channel by liking this video, subscribing for more WoW coverage, and catching me where I'm live. Let's start off with some hotfixes. Completing Dastardly Duos now awards a bag of Resonant Crystals, a nice little extra for, well, very chill collectors like me who haven't been grinding multiple characters, although it might be a not so great reward for those who don't care for them. The quest to earn...
You know, one of the things that we all heard exactly when Dastardly Duos came out is that it really wasn't that fun. It was kind of boring, you know. And then when they went ahead and they took your item level above or below up to 619, people were trying to outgame the system by equipping their Legion artifact weapons, which would make the content very easy. Well, Blizzard said, no, let's hold on to that. And they tried to fix it. But in fact, what happened is they ended up affecting the whole game, where you were getting one shot by these bosses. Now, like I've said, and you've heard me say before, I don't usually do any of these events in the first week, maybe first 2 weeks, so that I let every bug possibly exist get fixed. And it looks like they're doing that here. Now, next, we have a new update when it comes to our puzzling cartel chips. I like to just call them dinars or bullions. So much easier. And this is something that they're giving us to try and catch up. Let's see what he talks about here.
Puzzling cartel chips can now be repeated for characters who aren't fully caught up. How exactly this works isn't fully known. It's safe to say we can just pick this quest up again and again.
I am going to try this.
But I'm wondering how the quest will track progress. Because, like, for example, let's say I pick up the quest and I smashed the first 4 bosses in Raid Finder difficulty. So if I pick up the quest again, can I still take on those same first 4 bosses, or will they not count again? Meaning I have to run the last 4 bosses, or I have to run keys or other difficulty raids. So just food for thought. We'll see how it goes. This week, Horrific Visions flips to Orgrimmar once again, and we get to find out maybe if the Gift of the Titans buff will appear on the Vision talent tree. If so, it's one more boost towards successfully clearing visions, because with this you get a chance on kill to get a massive haste and movement speed bonus, and on top of that, immunity to sanity attacks for 20 seconds, with what I believe to be a 1-minute internal cooldown. You still want to be very careful when running high-level visions, like watch your health, avoid crowd control effects and all that, but you get a much-needed break. We should expect
I am going to do this on my pally. I recently got 3 of the mask, so I did 1 full clear with 1 mask on. That is the Mask of the Long Night, if I remember correctly. I don't recall what the other 2 were that I got at the end of the vision, but I'm going to try with all 3. Maybe I'll record it, put it on there. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see me fail or win. Let's find out what exactly Achilles can do.
Another Dastardly Duo round to be available this week, and with it the podium toy with which to show off your score and maybe obstruct everyone's vision if it can be seen outside your party. It's a Catalyst week, and with so many opportunities to unlock transmog, I should fill you in on these not-so-secret tips. Veteran class gear is very accessible these days between the Nightfall dailies, to which you can earn 3 per day, and for Dastardly Duos, which awards veteran pieces with every run. You can use these pieces to unlock your class set appearances for both the veteran and champion versions by getting the gear, changing it with a catalyst, and then upgrading it to rank 5 out of 8.
Keep in mind that your Nightfall event that he's speaking about, if you were playing during Season 1 of this patch, then you will have probably most of your characters up to about 635. I'm going to guess 635. A lot of the gear that you get is going to be mostly around 620 to the 630. So the one quest that you can do is the main event that is only doable once per week. Now that gear there will give you 636 gear. So that is your best way to get some of that gear. But if you have any lower, new, freshly run alts and they haven't gotten that far, good way to go about this is get all your Warbound gear, make sure you're putting it in your Warbound bank so that your alts can then just equip it And then after that, go ahead and get out there yourself so then you can start getting some of that 623 gear. They should have all the appearances already if you've already done this event with your main, and you'll have no worries about transmogging into that, which is a beautiful set, by the way. I just recently did it on my low level 72, 73 priest, and he had the preset already in the transmog tab. So very, very, very nice set. I love it.
That'll change the appearance to the champion version. Hero gear takes longer to get if you don't raid or run dungeons, but you can start earning those by running higher level visions and delves. Using the catalyst on these will unlock a hero version of your class set, and then upgrading it to rank 5 out of 8 will unlock the myth version. As for weapons, here's an easy trick to get a bunch of weapon appearances from the raid. You should be at most Renown 15 as of now, with Renown 16 available this coming week, which increases our throughput to an additional 15%. Anyway, Renown 15 gives you a second counterfeit dealer's chip, which you can trade in for all the different weapon appearances.
See, and that's why I'm glad I do watch some of these videos with you guys, because I don't know where to turn this in at. I have two, if I remember correctly. I do have two that I need to find the vendor to trade this in at. But another thing that's happened on my shaman is that I don't have the silver card in my bag. So you know that card that you get from hitting the certain renown, I don't have that in my bag. If anybody knows, let me know down in the comments how I can find that. Is it in my toy tab? I'm not quite sure because it's not in my bag.
In the raid, by talking to a vendor inside the Incontinental inside the raid. All of your alts have access to this, they just need to enter the raid once and then talk to Paulo Piranha. You can do this by queuing up for any of the first 3 wings of Raid Finder, or if you've been in there once already, you can enter the raid in story mode by talking to Pax over here, no queue time necessary, and then use the Galagio Rewards Club you hopefully have on you to teleport to the raid entrance and access the chip and vendor there. And in case you don't have enough alts but you need more chips, the One-Armed Bandit boss has a chance of dropping a chip. Good luck. The pet battle bonus is in effect this week, and on Sunday, June 15th,
I want to know out there from you guys who still does pet battles. Would you like to do some pet battles with me? I would love to see how this facet of the game works. I did it during part of my leveling because it would give you some good XP towards leveling, which is awesome. And then you get to collect some very cool pets along the way.
European realms get to enjoy Super Squirt Day, while the rest of us seethe and take some small comfort. World First is still on our side. The Battleground bonus event is the thing, while South Shore vs Terran Mill vs Boomkin is the brawl. And over in Mythic Plus World, it's a Tyrannical Fortified week, and the Xalatath affix is Devour. Spec for cleanses or don't, cause you know, that's the healer's job, and you gotta time those stuns right this time. It's the final week before 11.1.7, and there's no prep guide to it really, but here are some reminders. On patch day, we should expect at least one part of the Arathi Highlands campaign to take place, and
I swear to God, I thought he said fart.
Turbulent Time Waves will begin featuring Battle for Azeroth, new to the Time Walking lineup. So you may want to be present to pick up what's new from the Time Walking vendor, because it's not going to be back until later in the event when we circle back to BFA Time Walking once again. System additions like the rotation and one-button assist, lore walking, and the overcharged delve feature are also expected to be accessible day 1. For those of you waiting for the Greedy Emissary and Collector's Bounty event, that's not going to start until July 1st. Details about the Collector's Bounty are still sparse, and we should expect a blog post in the weeks before that starts.
I'm looking forward to seeing what this combat assist and the one-button rotation helper is going to be. Let me know if you're looking forward to it, if you think it's going to break the game. Let me know if you're disabled and you think this is going to help you be better at the game and make you enjoy your journey through World of Warcraft and the War Within so much more. Could be a great addition.
That's going to be it for now. Stay tuned for more news and reactions, and I hope to have a guide or two out sometime this week. Please like the video, subscribe for more WoW coverage, catch me live, and I'll catch you later. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.
Always, always. Let me give this video a like. I am already subscribed. So let me know if you guys are going to be enjoying everything for June 17th, 11.1.7. It's coming, folks. It's coming. You like it or not, you cannot stop this. If you want to see more content, please, by all means, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, have your notifications on, And as always, take care until the next time. I also stream on Twitch every Monday through Friday. We do World of Warcraft content where I am found on Twitch at Achilles_1970. And then I also do some karaoke on Saturday. You might see my shorts if they pop up on your feed. Take care.